Hello there, and welcome back to Lensless Legend Tempest. So before last time I recorded, this time, I tried to do a little bit of education on this game for myself. And I have to say, one of the things this game really does not do well is documenting what's going on and everything. So I realized that I didn't really understand a lot of the unit abilities and some of the mechanics, how the mechanics worked. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe there's this sort of Civipedia type of thing that I can read in game. So I went into the files and then clicked on archive. And if you do that, it turns out it actually just directs you into a wiki, in a browser, which really isn't what I'm looking for because sometimes those things have a lot of spoilers. So if you have a unit like this and you have a lot of abilities that pop up, but when you try to look at it, it disappears. So the only way you can actually look at it, as far as I'm concerned, is you have to go into the unit files, click edit, and then that will allow you to actually see what these abilities are, which I don't know. I get the fact that 4X games are supposed to be, very complicated and you need to do some homework. It stands for exploration, expansion, exploitation, and exasperation, right? That's what the fourth X stands for. But I think you could do a little bit better at this. Anyway, enough about that. Let's continue with our little journey here. Our journey toward victory, hopefully. I think we've done all we can do this turn, so we are going to end, let's see. Yeah, you have stuff queued up. That's good. One thing that I did is I managed to put one of the accessories on him, which improves movement. I haven't been able to do the accessory that improves vision cone because I don't have enough money right now. We'll do that next turn. Empire Mint's done researching. Let's go into the library. I don't know what I want to do next. I think I might want to start with the furnace because, it will be sewer system and then the furnace because I do have access to a source. And since I don't have access to the coast quite yet, I think we need to start collecting some of the resources because I want to start to pump out some of the military units when we get into the second era. And if we're not on the coast, we have to do what we can here. There's one source, and maybe I'll take over this territory for the second one. There's some interesting stuff on this side as well, but I don't want to expand too much. Though as long as there's a lake, I can commute between these two places fairly easily, so it's not too much of a problem. But for now, we have some business. These guys look tough. 30 defense, 50. My Decators can heal. They don't do anything else, but we gotta fight this. I think I might have to use my hero to tank everything. He does have a fairly high defense, so we should be able to do something. I needed to, okay. And I believe that is the only settlement in our territory, which means that if we take these out, then everything will be pacified. So that's good. Let's have the hero tank. I might be getting reinforcement too from my city. I'm not so sure, but these guys have so much movement points that it doesn't really matter. Not particularly concerned if I lose one unit here or not. Okay, so these are the healers. I'm gonna put them in the back. And we are very slow. So, actually what? We're gonna start a little bit behind. 1, 2, 3. They're going to be able to get in the way. So I don't know if that's helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We'll have the healers hiding. My concern is that they're just going to make a straight beeline for the healers. Let's do this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I need somebody to have... We have pretty good defense on all of our units. And their attacks are not particularly impressive, but they do have high damage. So I might think about buffing my biggest attacker up. So 62, His damage is so terrible, though. That's worthwhile. Okay, let's do this. We're going to buff everybody up. You buff you. You buff you. And then we're going to have our other units heal the units that are injured. You can attack that. All right, here we go. Stay alive. Okay, pretty good start, I have to say. Things could have gone a lot worse. Not too bad. Okay. We're doing okay. Ignore those guys for now. These two are buffed up. Well, actually, no, they didn't buff because they had to counterattack. But they are now stronger, so we'll have them... We'll have you buff... no, that's stupid. They have the extra damage, so why not use it? I'll have this unit buff you for this round. And then we'll continue the healing process. We'll have both units heal this, because I think he will be a target. Do we get everything? Yes, okay, launch. No, don't go after my healers. Don't go there. Well, we better... I don't know where he's going. Can he actually make his way over this river? Is he just being stupid? $20 damage. Not too terrible, I suppose. Okay. Well, they're going to get hit, but we are acting first. So we might get lucky and kill him. I won't count on it, though. Let's have 2 units attack you. You heal this unit. You heal that unit. You attack that. Go for it. Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes, boo. You're dead? Fantastic. Best news we've gotten in years. We have a few more turns left, so this should be okay. Though that's a little less damage than I wanted. Alright, this is working out pretty well, actually, if I can say so myself. These healers are surprisingly effective. Pray for no bad RNG where I lose the entire unit in one turn. Like that. That was close. I mean, it seems like there's so much variation in the amount of damage a unit can do. I'm a little bit scared because in that case, you really can't plan for a whole lot of things. All right. We're done here. We just need to rebuild the city now once we're done with the borough. So once we finish the borough, I'm going to rebuild Galdrius, which will allow us to produce these units here. And I want to assimilate them because assimilating the eyeless ones gives me a healing unit, which I don't need right now. I mean, they're good units for a reason, but they're not what we want right now. Okay. Next turn, we can return to this and get all of these guys onto our side. That would be fantastic. Cannot wait. Though I might think about starting to produce the 3rd villager. I'm not sure where I would... Villager. 3rd settler. But I'm not sure where I want to go. I think after visiting this, I would expand that way because this looks like the ocean. And if that's the ocean, I want my 3rd villager to be in that direction. Because I do need to get on the coast. 5% damage, which is useful for us. I think I'll have a little bit of leeway before really bad things happen. And this might be the good opportunity to start a villager right now. I have everybody in food, so once this is done, I would have 4 people, and I think that would be a nice start. Okay, let's be very careful here. Plan out our movement points. Wait, what? I thought I finished. Hold on. Quests. Level 2 in my army. Well, they're not anywhere close to being level 2. That's not... Well, I think we better go fight some more. That's disappointing. I didn't read that part at all. So you can get to level 2 if you just fight stuff. But you might get to a point where things get hairy because they will start to spawn other units as well, and that may not be a bad thing because I do have the cat's paw ability, so I can bribe some of their units if they occur, and we might be able to deal with it. It's not something we want to be dealing for long term, though. Unfortunately, we'll put an Empire Mint. We have to be very fast in the beginning because last game, the way I got burned is that I was a little bit deliberate at the start, then never was able to recover. And while, oh hi. So the Mazari is these guys, and I hope they don't attack me right now because I don't have anybody in my city. They're injured, so I don't think they will attack. And I might actually go harass them, but I don't think I can afford to do that right now. We don't have time for this. But I do think it will be a good idea to start building some more military units in this zone, because the Mazari tends to be very fast. The human units, or the human civilizations, can tech up very quickly. Both. Got 40 dust. Not too bad. Is this the ocean, please? Can we have the ocean, please? I don't know who these guys are, but I hope we're ahead right now, because if we're not, nice. And here come the pirates. Sure thing. You keep your eyes on yours, I'll keep my eyes on mine. Just get out of my territory. If you insist on keep coming, I'm going to have to do something about it. I don't have the best units, but we'll come up with something. Interesting. Basically, this means I can buy these units for 22 influence. That's something I actually might consider long and hard about. Because right now, we're early enough such that... Oh, is that the coast? That does not seem to be the coast. Is that the coast? No, that's another... Oh my goodness. The coast is nowhere to be found, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's best for us if we expand in this direction, because I don't think we'll find the coast there. And that's kind of a problem. What to do? You have a sea-based civilization that... Well, I guess that's the coast. So, okay, let's do this. We're going to speed up the expansion process here. We need to build 3 burbs to be able to get to the ocean tiles here, and we have to do that as soon as we can. So I'm actually going to, let's see, 70%. I'm going to cancel. Well, I can't do a second burb, can I? Okay, well, let's continue to build our Empire Mint then. I had to circle back this way. How much longer do we have before? 2 more turns. If we do 3 per cities, 20%. The first tier of this really isn't particularly useful. And are we... Yeah, they're not gaining experience very quickly, but they are gaining experience. Don't think I can wait for that, though. And now you're here, we switch everybody into production, so we can get that done quickly. And then empowerment, I might think about building a 4th villager, so we can get a nice production base going. But one of them, hopefully, will be a seacoast town, because otherwise we have some problems. Though I might think about going for... All right, let's do this, and then that will allow us to get more experience points if we gain another level. We may think about going onto an early offensive against one of these other civilizations, because if we have the Galdrius, then that unit is probably strong enough in the early game to rival somebody else's. I don't want to be having this thing drag out to turn 50. Well, turn 50 is fine, but not to like turn 70 or something. Then I will lose my edge. But if I want to do that, then I need to have a very strong economy base to start. So let's see. We do have a lot of units. We're able to get a lot of units. Or we should say. So he's wandering into my territory, which makes me a little bit nervous. Don't think he's strong enough to do anything at this moment. The Marines are strong units, but I should have enough here to defend against whatever they want. Okay, which way do we go? I want to go this direction. Let's go parlay with these folks here. Is that... Who are they? $50 dust. Do I want to do that? Is there something good in this territory? That's the easiest thing ever. But there's no sea tiles, so I don't think I can afford this particular process. Who are you? I think they're the tree people? Not quite sure. Well, either way. They're off on their little journey. Nothing we can do about it. I need some units over here because I feel bad sending my settler out by themselves. And, okay. I think we're still fine for now. We might... These guys are... What are they? I think this is about the turn at which they would start to spawn hostile units, and don't want to deal with that if I can help it. 1340. That's going to be a long time before. I need to fight something. Can we fight you? Not now. Okay, who are you? The boss. But my injuries... oh. This is tough. I do need to do something. Okay, let's fight them. Range Slayer. That's a terrible decision. This is what you get for not knowing about your enemies. Alright. What are we gonna do? Stupid centaurs. Well, as usual, we'll have our... They're very fast. No? They're 5. Okay. As usual, we'll have our initial units take the load. These guys are super injured. So I might actually just have them hang back a little bit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're also very slow. Okay, let's have them hang back all the way here. We need to have 2 units. No. Switch. We need to have these units heal. You buff the leader because he can do some damage. They don't do a whole lot of damage, I don't think. Yeah, their attacks are fairly low. But they do have range Slayer, which is not good. They also have free counter. So it means they can counter as many times as they want. So I would want to attack them at range if all possible. And I need to get people healed up. And you... Okay. Let's go for it. Don't think that's a great start. Neither of us did a whole lot of damage. Okay, now it's time for healing. Alright, we're doing okay. If we can keep this up, these guys back here, you know what? Let me buff you because you act second, and then we'll have other people heal other units. See how well this works. But they're gonna, yeah, they're going after my healers now. They're not doing that much damage, but it's going to become a problem very soon because their defense is absolutely terrible. Like so. Okay. It's 33. If we can hang on for a few turns, we might have a chance. Yeah. I don't want them to be counterattacking anyone because they can't do a whole lot of counterattack. And they're only going to kill themselves. So I want heals. I want them to heal only. Well, they're picking different targets, which is fine. I don't actually mind that very much. That's a lot less than what I wanted. Are you dead, please? Can you be dead now? I don't really care about if I win or lose this particular battle. I just want experience. They're not gaining experience very much right now. Maybe because they don't get it until the fight ends. I have no idea how this works, mind you. Okay, I think that should be enough. Why is he on a world tour or something? Are you dead? No. They're most certainly not dead. Now he's dead. Yeah, the healing units definitely are a lot better than I give them credit for. Because, especially early on, since you don't have to worry about spending a bunch of turns doing nothing. Though they're harder to keep alive because I don't have a way of making a wall. We're making slow, somewhat steady progress, you can say. All right. You continue to heal the units, and I guess this should do it. Those 0 damages. One benefit of having the combination of high defense and healers. Alright, pretty good. Unit experience per unit 5.9. That's not a whole lot. So that means they're at 19. So we have to get into about 4 more of those fights in order for us to do anything. Fantastic. Okay, so I think that's good enough for this episode. Next time when we come back here, we'll see what else we can do. Thanks for watching. See you next time.